Breaking right now in the case against Casey. The death penalty is back on the table.
Late this afternoon, the state attorney's office filed paperwork saying prosecutors want to pursue the death penalty against Casey Anthony.
Channel 9's Kathy Belich has been checking with her sources to find out exactly what this means for the case. And Kathy, it was the discovery of Kaylee's remains that helped bring back the possibility of the death penalty.
Well, prosecutors had decided not to seek the death penalty against Casey 6 days before Kaylee's remains were found here right around the corner from the house. But today, all that changed because on December 11th, Kaylee's remains were found here off Suburban Drive, and prosecutors believe they are now convinced Casey deserves to die for what she did to her daughter.
Prosecutors say in their notice of intent, which was filed today, that since December 5th, sufficient aggravating circumstances exist to justify seeking the death penalty against Casey Anthony for the premeditated murder of her daughter Kaylee last June. The legal aggravating circumstances that would apply in this case would be that the murder was cruel and atrocious, cold, calculated, and premeditated. Investigators found duct tape stretched over Kaylee's mouth, and a heart sticker had been stuck over that. Other aggravating circumstances that allow prosecutors to seek death are that Kaylee's murder happened during aggravated child abuse, another charge Casey faces. Prosecutors might also argue financial reasons were behind the murder, so Casey would not have to support Kaylee. There is evidence showing Casey's mother was planning to kick her out of the house. And just last year, 2 new and relevant aggravators were added to the law. The victim is younger than 12, and the victim was particularly vulnerable because Casey had authority over Kaylee.
And now defense attorney Jose Baez will have to add another lawyer to his team, one that is death qualified to handle death penalty cases in the state of Florida. I just spoke with South Florida attorney Terrence Lunneman, who you may remember joined the defense team last year to try to convince prosecutors not to seek the death penalty against Casey, claiming that Casey had mental problems and that Kaylee had possibly died from a drug overdose. He says he has talked with Jose Baez today, and a decision will be made soon as to whether he'll join the defense team. Reporting live in Kaylee Marie Anthony's neighborhood, Kathy Belich, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
A spokesperson for Casey's attorney, Jose Baez, says the defense doesn't think this is a death penalty case. We'll have more on this story for you tonight at 10 and 11.